Maybe if we appease him with food, he'll go easy on us.
Ever, can you put up your action S-mount, please?
Greetings, sir and/or ma'am. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
Says Eve's not here. Nope. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spellburn.
Spell art.
Spell cap.
Sí, dejamos fuera.
Spell Gwen.
Spell arc.
Attack the field. Spread out.
Spell Gwen.
I think I can hit both with one ping.
Okay. I was gonna say I couldn't see at all where the other one was.
Nope, this one. Just let me take this.
All right. Yep.
Spell Captain.
Oh man.
Got him.
Spell Eva.
Attack the field.
Stamping.
Spread out. Lucky step. Spread out.
Spell Gwen, please.
Spread out. Lucky step.
Attic.
Not too late for that.
Yeah, I'm down.
You need a necromancer.
Spread out. Or a lawyer. Do the same thing.
Whatever it is, I think they got their medical license revoked.
Spread out.
Rin or
Spread out.
The ball right beside you.
Yep.
you got two coming.
That's fine. My debuff drop.
Man.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance to taunt.
Okay.
I should have now.
Spread out. Spread out.
Personal's potion.
There you go.
Use the ciphers you carry at the translocator to build an arc across this chasm. Ebonblade, to me! We march to save the king!
Thank you.
Does anyone need tier at this point?
I do not have heroic legs, but you're not in my thing.
Dang it.
Raising? Maybe?
I was gonna say again, keep the bedroom conversation.
Wow.
Going, please.
All right. Touche.
No, you got in.
I don't know, but I think you have heroic legs.
Oh, was
Nice
that
save.
Mm-hmm.
really trying good? Never mind.
Is this against the new Blizzard terms of service, though?
Code of conduct?
She can file against me if she likes.
It is done. The final chamber of the sepulchre.
How do you do the roll thing again?
Before me.
Sorry.
Slash roll.
No.
I see.
Or roll, or be a monk.
Exclamation mark. Then something roll.
Oh, I
Space
see, I see, I
item.
see.
Purpose remains.
Did you not want the ring? Because you won it.
No, I was trying to roll on trinket, not the ring.
Me and sunder your final tether to mortality.
Oh god, this feels like we just did this. Oh
and
god.
with will proves stronger. We must help him
Every
break
week.
free. I
Open
cannot
a
fail
trade
again.
with Instigator. Split one off for you.
I have to change specs as well. I'll drop a codex.
Yeah, just hang on to the book then. Consider it a gift.
We should do a thing of flasks.
If you need to change your talents, the sigil is down. Codex, whatever.
Glowy book thing.
Indeed.
Laundress is such a shit fight. I mean, I like it, but it really fucks with my style.
Wait, are you running logs? I'm gonna check something if you do.
I am. One sec.
We should do flasks, yes?
Seems like a good idea.
I just got back, considering I did say that I was in chat. I was
Okay,
going
just put it down, please.
Some people will have to put personals for if yours runs out in an hour and you don't get a second. If yours goes for 2 hours, don't take a second one.
Do we need a warlock portal?
Whoops.
Your reality ends
Burn up.
here.
I'm a coward.
AoE is incoming.
No one died. Good.
I'm gonna need another summon in that one. You guys are in combat.
Yeah, somebody's frozen orb decided to go attack the boss.
Yeah, my gamepad is real sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
So what? Did an issue with the joystick also?
Well, it kind of is a joystick, yeah. Like a joystick on the gamepad.
Why is it just this boss? It's only Anduin that we've been, like, having a habit of launching stuff at him.
At least with this raid.
Only
Yeah.
a couple of times. Only a couple of times.
It's always everyone's least favorite boss.
Need to divide the groups.
Yeah.
I think we can have Kay and Cerebi stay up. Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Right. Oh, I got
Diamond.
stuck. Need a X and square, CC.
Square for me. Bet.
X, someone. Healer.
1 sec. Okay, now I can cover it. Which one was it? X?
X. No. Rin and Opti will be down there. And then Giggles and Eve will be down there in the first one. For blue group.
Who is the tank? That is.
Yeah, he's down in the other.
He's special.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sorry.
Red.
This is really stab.
Oh.
AoE is in.
That was too dark. Alright, just run off.
I was
reset it.
one
It was gonna
golden-
be a reset. I did that on purpose, Opti. Okay.
Wait, we were separate colors.
Yeah, Vandal
It
hit
was-
Giggles.
We were
and
both going for him at the same time, you and me.
Yeah.
They clipped each other just before
AoE is in.
Vandal hit Giggle.
Blame it on giggles anyway.
I can res everyone.
We're not that far away.
I'm lazy.
So if you haven't released already, don't worry about it. Take the res. If not, cross.
I just decided to stand there and wait for someone to come to me. I thought it was the best scenario, considering I was only surrounded by people with the purple marker.
But that's
I was like, holy shit.
That's a scary situation because you see like 5 purples running towards you, and you're like, oh no!
Like all the purple markers were like
Yes, that
clustered.
Happens.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes. Just
Mine?
gotta deal with it.
Mine?
Art and I had no problems.
Mine.
Known thing.
I was making the beeping sound in my head.
Okay. We go again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brutality ends here.
Groups are still the same, but
AoE is
ignore the fact that there is just for UI purposes.
You should really stack. AoE is incoming.
Blue group.
Spread.
AoE is incoming.
Stack for bear. Right in the middle.
AoE is incoming.
Okay, carry's done. Spread.
Spread it. You should really stack.
Let me go. Don't give up, Andor. We will not fail you.
You're out.
At Andor, you failed your kingdom and your prince.
Use a defensive.
Big ad. Soul.
But your entire world.
DC
It's coming.
Kill the app.
Square is empty.
AoE is incoming.
So
AoE is incoming.
blue group.
In starts with a bum.
Whoa. Oh.
Barrier's gone.
Kill the ads.
Ads coming back out. X,
AoE is
red
a-
X.
Green group.
Barrier.
AoE is a one.
Don't hit that guy with that, please. Okay, barrier's still there.
Yeah, that's a
We need
That's
tank
up
back
now.
up. Reflection done.
I feel my soul slipping away.
Soul first. Since it's up.
Yeah, it's up in a couple seconds here.
Is that wall?
Big
Pull
ad.
up.
Get someone with the skull on his head. Move around behind the wall. Remember, big ad, big ad.
Don't stand on the edge.
There we go. Okay, back on the ads. Watch the wall come into the middle. Wall. Focus is on the small ads here.
Ooh, wall behind us, wall behind us.
Go around behind it. Try to stay alive here. Get spread out.
Don't be in the middle.
Mana type of one.
Save
Thank you.
yourselves. End this.
AoE is a
Potions are back up too.
spread out. Target healed.
Melee first.
Yeah, melee first, just slow.
Drinking.
Okay, go healers. Whoa, 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 not too many at once. Gotta get everyone's health back up.
Sorry, Opti.
No, it's
Ranged, we're going slow. Slow, slow, slow. Not everyone at once. Okay, go in. If you haven't gone in, go in. You're just low on health.
Oh, it's just blasphemy.
AoE is a
Hopeless this goes out, just ignore it. We're not doing it. We're just going the boss. I know.
Wow.
I'm so glad they nerfed him.
Well, if it wasn't for Giggles giving up the ghost, that was a one shot.
Not understand.
Yeah, how dare you get blown up?
I would never give up on you, Anduin.
You need time to recover.
Wait, who's
We
next?
must press on. The jailer has reached the final chamber of the
What
sepulchre.
boss is
He
next?
is perilously close to victory.
Am I wrong to
The
believe that
consoles
Rygolan
have
would
been
be
infused with
easier, given it's just a
domination
GPS check? No?
They both got nerfed, so
Hunter, Mage, Druid, Helm.
Away. The answer lies within the mysteries of the We have arrived at the most sacred of places. The very heart
Up to you.
of the cosmic
I'd kind of try something
pattern.
new.
The jailer will
Raggle on it
try to
is.
dominate our minds. Are you certain we'll be able to
Really?
resist his
Okay.
power?
Of course.
I'm gonna use that for transmog of all things.
Really? That is to say,
I'm
without
gonna need
proper
someone's back.
testing.
I'm gonna switch over to Night Fae.
That staff you got, are you gonna use it for transmog?
I gave it to
Oh, okay. That's cool. Somebody can use it. Look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Different.
Let's clear the trash up, and then we'll take our mandated break.
Okay. Gonna pee all over the trash.
You're gonna clean up after, right?
No, I just let it sit.
That's unsanitary.
Actually, urine is sterile.
It's still gross.
It's good for composting too.
Yeah, pass.
Pay good money for ammonia to clean your toilet.
Exactly. That seems solid nitrogen.
Glad somebody's on my wavelength tonight.
Urea is an ingredient in beer too, just so you know.
Now you gone and ruined beer for me.
Yum.
Not in German beer, I'm telling you that.
It is. It's not human urea, but
No.
it is.
No, not in
Yeast
German beer.
Urea.
Oof.
You just had to go there, didn't you? Not in German beer.
No, because there are only 3 things in there.
The German purity law. Yep.
With it actually, I watched a whole Discovery Channel thing on it.
Did you know that the Germans are responsible for the word you?
Y-O-U?
Y-O-U? Yeah.
Oh, I guess I
because-
can't think of any other word called you.
So,
Well, maybe a sheep?
Oh, yeah, sure.
the Germans created the first printing presses, and the German alphabet only has 26 letters. We had 28 letters in the English alphabet at the time. The letter thorn, which is TH sound, they didn't have it in theirs, so they started using Y's instead, because they're like, well, they don't really use the Y in the English language, so that's where thou turned into you.
Then they conquered everybody, and we said, okay, whatever you say.
Wait.
That is egg custard a popular thing in Germany?
Yep. Yes, dish. It's Earstisch is a German egg custard recipe that I had all the time when I was in Germany.
Can you spell that?
I think it's E-I-R-S-T-I-C-H.
We call it puddin'.
Have unbalanced the harmony of the cosmos.
I have no idea what that is.
For reality to endure, it must be remade. But you are nothing more than aberrations to be discarded.
Such a...
Yes, Lord Megatron. Or Galvatron.
I'm going to take an early break since you're getting ready to do it anyway.
Has an extra E. E-I-E-R-S-T-I-C-H.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Say that again, please.
E-I-E-R-S-T-I-C-H.
Eierstich. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We don't call it like that, but okay. Eierstich. Jesus.
Not German.
Well, the word is no.
No, I'm not. I mean.
No. Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I just really couldn't figure out what it meant.
English versus German pronunciation is very different.
But Eierstich. I know, but I don't think. Yeah, I just don't know it as a pudding type per se. That's just not what I have envisioned.
The soup garnish?
Well, yeah, it's usually my mom made that sometimes to put in a soup. It's like
gnocchi?
well, it's just like a almost like a pancake that you cut in stripes or in pieces and then you put it in soup. It's like
Yes.
what Chinese sometimes do too, you know, with egg and then they put it in soup.
It's not a dumpling.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's just what I remember is just like the egg. You know, it's just like egg beaten up with whatever.
Apparently, it's often used in wedding soups.
No idea. Never got married in Germany. And
I don't know. Whatever that is.
Hochzeitssuppe. Oh God. Yeah.
I love the literal translations of German. It's fun.
Yeah.
Wedding soup.
That's not what it literally means.
Hochzeitssuppe, yes.
Would be like high time soup, right?
No, Hochzeit. Wedding. Hochzeit is.
Okay, if you're going for
wedding.
okay. If you break it up into two words. Notice German is a very confusing language and you try and translate it literally.
How about that one?
Kraftfahrzeug, Haftpflichtversicherung. That's a car insurance.
Tongue-tying way of describing a rather mundane everyday concept: motor vehicle liability insurance. Apparently, it's the longest word, quote unquote, in German. 36 letters long.
Would you consider a number a word?
Actually, you know what? No, they did one more up. That just looks like someone mashed their.
Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitän. Yeah.
That looks like someone just bashed their head on the keyboard.
Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitän. This is Donau Steamship Company Captain. That's what that means.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How do these even keep getting longer?
Don't know. Yeah.
Like, this just looks like I'm having a stroke.
Oh Gott. Donaudampfschifffahrt Elektrizitäten Hauptbetriebswerk What? No.
That's a lot even.
No. That is not Bauunterbeamtengesellschaft. What the fuck?
The definition is association of subordinate officials of the head of office management of the Danube Steamboat Electrical Services.
Can I just say I love listening to Ved say German words?
Yeah.
Like, Ved, that wouldn't even be considered a word, would it?
Well, I think that would be more than one word.
Yeah.
I don't think
The note on this has a big asterisk beside it that says this word is not really useful. It's more of a desperate attempt to lengthen the word.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get literal in terms of words, if you consider like saying a number a word, they can get exceedingly long.
I know that's kind of like skirting around to try and find it. Technically it's a word, but really in essence, spirit, not really.
Yeah.
So the first part from Donaudampfschifffahrt Elektrizitäten Hauptbetriebswerk, that would be one word, and then Bauunter Beamtengesellschaft, that would be the second word. That should not be one word.
Ved, what would you actually say? Like, what would Donau mean?
Donau is the Danube, is the river.
So they're actually talking about the region or the river, right?
No, they're talking about
the river. Yeah.
but Donaudampfschifffahrt that's actually a thing. It's a company that had steamboats on the Danube.
Okay,
I
yep.
think you call it Danube, right? Is that what
The-
you
well,
call it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Danube.
we're by friend, like we're considered Donau Schwab, right? So considering where we're
Mhm.
from,
Donauschwaben, yeah.
yeah. That's a long ass word. Wow.
Just to put it in context.
It's
this
not the longest word. There is something in
Well-
Welsh or something like.
I picked just
nobody.
German. I'm sure there's some, yes, but it's equivalent to doing this with English, and this is an English, technically an English word. Technically.
Now you have to say it, Graham. Come on now.
Oh fuck! Hell no. It's a lung disease caused by breathing in silica dust.
Jesus.
Oh, didn't some kid spell that on one of those freaking spelling bee shows, and it's like 40 some letters long?
Christ. Why would anybody call a disease like that? You die just from reading it.
No, it's more like it's using the scientific or molecular name for something rather than the common term for it. The pieces of it are made up and are put in place that actually do mean something in a medical sense. Because I mean, osis and all that kind of stuff. You build these words. They're not. It's like reading off the label of a drug, right?
They have to justify what they charge somehow.
No, I don't know if it's quite that, but I mean, Tylenol is not the actual name of the drug that you're taking, right? It's acetaminophen. So you can come up with a complex chemical name for something, but that's not what most normal people would call it.
Bear me 1 second.
What's table salt? Sodium chloride?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like no one says pass the sodium chloride.
Or nobody says, "Can I have some dihydrogen monoxide?"
Natrium chloride, actually.
Dihydrogen, what is that?
Dihydrogen
Water.
monoxide.
Yeah, H2O.
Water. Oh,
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Dihydrogen monoxide. It's a killer. Everyone who
It's-
comes in contact with it eventually dies.
Yes.
Yep. And it's everywhere.
That's the joke. It's used in everything.
There's a chemistry joke that I love. It's two scientists walking to a bar. One orders dihydrogen monoxide. The second one orders some as well. Sorry. It says, "I'll have dihydrogen monoxide too." Second scientist dies.
Yes. Hydrogen sulfide? No.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Peroxide. That's
Yep.
why my brain farted there.
Pretty steady wiggle.
The second version of the joke where the second guy just is like, "Why would we call it the scientific name? We're literally at a bar." First scientist looks down at his drink, sad that his assassination attempt failed.
I'm unable to click ready.
Okay. I'm just trying to look at what the differences are in this. It says the fight sees a major new mechanic. In Phase 1, players must rotate soaking and killing cosmic core adds to avoid dying from ad damage. I'm not sure what that means exactly.
That means put a soulstone on giggles.
Could you repeat that, Grim?
There's gonna be an orb thing that comes down the EDS soak. I don't know if it's on normal or not.
I think that's Phase 2. This one talks about the ads. Players must rotate soaking and killing cosmic or core ads to avoid dying from ad damage.
In the video I watched on Break, it looks sort of like that one in Streets or whatever it is.
So in the when
On
we
the
go
last
down
boss?
when we go all down together, there's going to be 2 ads, and you kill them by soaking them, and we move from one then to the next, from what I remember.
That's Phase 1.
And it does sound like the last boss on Gambit.
Boss summons 2 Cosmic Cores during Phase 1. They cast an AoE on the nearest player, inflicting massive damage and stacking an 8-second snare dot. Use immunities or rotate the nearest player to avoid overstacking, debuff, or...
So like group 1 and 2 kind of scenario?
They look like black holes. Small little black holes. No, they're cores. Never mind. I'm reading them. Oh, so they tether to the closest player, and that player gets a circle around them that does damage to everything around them, and you gain a stacking dot from standing it. Basically, then someone else, after you get so many stacks before you're about to die, someone else needs to basically step in closer to it and take the tether away from you onto them, and you just keep sharing it. And that's what that is.
Yeah, I was talking about unstable core.
Unstable core. I have stellar decay and gravitational collapse. I don't know about stellar core.
Unstable core?
The adds cast a 5-year AoE. Any damage inflicted by the AoE is also suffered by the core. Players must soak the AoE, and then when the last one, one of the tanks need to take it.
Yep.
3-second explosion that must be soaked by a tank or it will kill the raid. Any non-tank player will die from the damage. Must use mitigation apparently. Okay, well we're gonna have to try this a little bit.
Yeah, so we all move on to 1, and we soak it, and then we move on to the next one.
Well,
There's
we
2
soak
per
it,
phase.
and we soak it, and then leave the tank there to it explode, and then we move to the next one.
Yep.
Can we just see and die to it?
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
Let's get this going so we can blame the tanks.
I mean, we can do that anyways if you want.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What if I want to blame Giggles?
You can.
Giggles was distracting the tanks.
Otherwise, all the same normal mechanics still exist. Hello?
What?
The quasars, I think, hit the boss.
Or collapse.
Yeah.
Mm.
The collapsing quasars.
An eruption.
Dark eruption.
Corruption. There is no universe.
That's from the ads hitting him.
Yeah, those incoming quasars.
What did I release?
I believe that was my fault. I'm sorry.
I have a soul stone.
I shouldn't have released. Where do I go?
I blame the rogue.
Dark eruption? No. Dark eruption was just part of the fight. Oh yeah, that was people not cleansing themselves by going into the dead ad thing ground.
Yeah, like I said, I believe that was my fault.
Yeah. It's 45k shadow damage to all players if you don't.
And not just you, I kind of derped on it too.
Well, we still have to kill those quasars so that people have something to cleanse. Right?
Same mechanics as normal, just new stuff on top. Okay. Yes, please make sure to cleanse yourself.
Not like wiping.
Cleanse your taint.
Front to back.
3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise. Realities fold realities. Through death will come order.
Another bomb that went off? I think it was.
Cosmic collapse.
Comes the two Cosmos, so we're gonna trade people off on this.
Corruption will be eliminated.
So Ark's got one. Only one so far.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Go to the arrow.
Kill everybody? That's the bomb. You need to run on one of those.
Don't yell at me. I said I don't know what to do.
I'm telling you, you have to go on one of the black circles on the ground to cleanse it from yourself.
Didn't make it to my safety zone.
Oh, you can't even go in though.
You want to stack them. Do they have this mechanic on normal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
didn't
new
kill
mechanic
the
down
thing. No, I think he's talking about just going down in general.
Yes.
The little wormhole things didn't show up till the very last second.
You have to kill the guy on the wall. When we go down, are the cores down there normal?
No.
they're not. Okay, yeah.
No, that's new for us. So, because it has been a little while since we've done this on normal. You get that big black kind of like arrow thing over your head. Eclipse. That's the bomb, right? So you need to run into the room and find the little black pools on the ground and run into one of them to cleanse the bomb off yourself before you explode. The little black pools are spawned by killing the little quasar ads that are moving across the room slowly towards him. As we kill those, more of those pools appear on the ground, and then you run into the one, cleanse it, and then it'll give you a smaller little bomb that goes off within 5 yards of you, but is not anywhere near as deadly. But if you don't cleanse the bomb before it goes off, we all take 45k damage.
Well, it was off me when we died. It was well long gone.
Oh, it exploded off of you.
Yeah, it exploded.
Yeah. It expired.
Like 10 seconds?
Yeah, it's not very long.
No, I mean, it was gone from me for like 10 seconds.
You didn't cause the wipe.
Okay, that's
No.
what I'm trying to figure out.
No, you didn't cause the wipe per se, but the 45k damage definitely hurt and contributed a little bit later to it.
Right.
A lot of people,
Understood.
a bunch of people. Now, the clarification: someone said you can't run into there. So if you have the bomb, you can't run into the portals that are taking you downstairs. You need to make
So
sure it's cleansed
I've
first.
only done this fight once, and I never got the eclipse because Moon and I were gone that week,
Okay.
and so I don't know much about this fight really.
What would you
Easiest thing-
repeat that? I thought when you got the thing, you ran into the portal that the quasar dropped.
Yes, you do.
Someone just said you couldn't go into it. Okay, I got confused.
No, that's so. Technically, there's two different portals. There's the black little circular ones that show up from when you kill the small ads. They appear on the ground. You walk over. The bomb is basically almost diffused from you. That's fine. The second portals, the ones I was talking about that you can't enter, are the ones that appear when we blow up one of those circles, orbs in the side of the room that like covers the whole like corner of the room, like all the way around, and we all need to go stand in one of them to go down to the second phase. Those portals apparently you can't stand in.
No, I think you can. It's just we didn't have it up in time. We were near in time.
Or what?
The ad we have to kill the spawn the things, it had like 10% health left, and we didn't actually kill it until we had like 5 seconds left to actually run into it.
So you're saying people died because there was not enough time to get to the portals that were spawned because
Yeah,
they
'cause
killed the
we
ad
did-
too late?
yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
You cannot share the circles. We found that out on normal.
No, but it was before we even went down.
I may have to go watch a video on this. I mean, I can't visualize what you guys are talking about.
Like the circles
well-
were still there, but the one I was in with someone else, we both
There are
died.
a lot of different types of circles in this fight. So yes, keeping that straight kind of takes a little bit of
Massive
acclimation.
bang circles. Yeah.
So
Massive bang is the ability that he floods the room with. That if you're not in a circle, one of the teleport circles to go into phase 2, you die.
Yep.
So like
So-
Greg was saying,
go ahead.
the circles that everybody has to stand in, the silvery ones, did not show up right away. But I think they're always appearing on the left side of the boss. Correct me if I'm right. Wrong.
They appear around the room. I think they're centered on where he is, according to the wall, and then they spread out on both sides.
But I think the first time they always show up on the left side. That's what I was going to say.
I think this
So
is where
when you
where
have the eclipse and the quasars drop, is that a circle too?
it's the black, looks like a small little black hole on the ground.
Okay, like snake, like burning a snake on 4th of July, like a black swirling hole. Okay.
It is just a
literal black hole.
Okay.
Like a small defile.
Okay.
It looks like there's a literal black hole in the floor.
And the other circles you guys are talking about, this to send you down somewhere?
That's the silvery white ones that appear on the edge of the room. So at a certain point, it's timed. He starts casting an ability called Massive Bang, which is going to kill everything in the room. No matter who you are, you die. In order to avoid that, we have to pop one of the orbs and very quickly at the edge of the room, which is what the tank is dragging him to at the start.
Okay.
We pop that orb, and it puts silver portals down, all lined up around the edge of the room. Everybody needs to find their own portal to stand in. You cannot share them. If you're standing in a portal when Massive Bang goes off, you instead go down to phase 2. If you are not in one of the silver portals, you die.
Okay, I remember the circles you had to stand in to not die. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember going down to a room. Is that new?
It's the same. It's the same
Yeah.
room. You're just in a different phase.
That's what happens when you
It's
go
more
into-
shadowy.
Oh, okay. So it's the same room. It's just
Yeah.
You're
it's
phased.
shadowy.
okay. All right.
You're in the shadow realm. That was Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know. Whatever.
So like the Shadowland. Sorry.
No. No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Says the guy who made a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
I don't know. I never played.
It was a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
I just know the memes. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
All possible outcomes result in your demise.
Take it away from that matter.
Take it where?
Away from that matter slightly.
I don't think it
We don't cleave
matters.
Maybe want to cleave it, but if you're too close, it's going to die like right now.
Yeah, but unless they change, it'll be fine.
That was a bomb that didn't get cleansed.
Cosmic collapse.
There's what the black portals look like.
I see him now.
Hey.
He's got an arrow on him too.
These quasars are a lot faster.
New circle, someone so.
They speed up.
The big orb, there you go.
Kill matter.
I have Eclipse and I'm in a pod. I don't know that I'm going to make it in time.
The fury of the cosmos.
Yeah, we're screwed.
You gotta find some shelter.
Nice. Who exploded right in front of me?
Like I said, we're screwed.
He's still the bomb.
Yeah, I was in a seed pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how we do this while we're watching it, because obviously we're not going to finish the fight like this, and that would be really aggressive. You see, there's 2 cores here. We will stack on one of them. You beat it down, and when it hits 0 energy, then it starts a 3-second time countdown. At the 3-second countdown, we move to the next core. One of the tanks stays on the core to soak it when it explodes after that 3-second countdown. And then we repeat that for the second core.
Meet your destiny. Its bitter, cold embrace awaits you.
You do not attack it? What do you mean?
You drain health from it
You
by
drain
being
it.
near it.
Okay. You're right.
Oh,
You're right. You
so-
don't attack it. So we stack underneath it, so we absorb its health until it hits 0. Sorry,
Bugs
to
me that you can
clarify.
Does
target
it
in the
actually
first
heal
place.
us too?
No.
Oh, of course not.
Bugs me that you can target it in the first place, actually.
Yeah. I think you can. I think they have to make it targetable so that you can actually like mark it with unit markers.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't select it. Otherwise, I mean, it could.
If you kill it faster, you can get out of that phase faster.
They could make it a
And-
friendly target.
Can you attack it to make it go faster?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
When it
was
runs
doing
out of
damage
health-
to
when
it for
runs out of
sure.
health, it blows up or whatever.
Yeah, you get rid of it
Yeah,
faster.
you definitely want everyone to stack right on top of the same one.
Yes.
I guess it just depends if you want to do it that way or not, right? Is that the strat?
Do what? What do you mean?
Well, stand near it and let it die, or attack it.
You definitely need to stand near it, but if you want to attack it at the same time, I guess it won't hurt too much.
I mean, the melee might not be able to reach the boss, depending where he is.
I mean,
Does
I'm
the
gonna
boss-
cleave on it anyway if the boss is next to
Okay.
it. But I mean,
Is the boss movable during that phase?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's movable during down phase.
Okay. Yeah, this just says soak the AOE to destroy the core. It doesn't say anything about it. Although strategies can be different depending on who you ask.
this seems a lot more manageable than Lords.
Well, I wanted to do something new, something we haven't really approached, and that's
Lords just seem like a shit show.
Blade, everything I see says we're supposed to swap on every corrupted strike.
Okay. I mean, I got wrecked by something. I have no idea what it was.
You had 3 stacks, and what it is when you get hit, the unmitigated damage gets turned into a dot, and so you were getting like a tick for 17,000.
yeah.
Every tick.
This says swap every corrupted wound and use active mitigation on corruptive strikes.
Yeah.
That's what that says.
So is corrupted wound different from corrupted strikes?
Yes.
Is that
Corrupted
two-
wound is applied from corrupted strikes,
So we taunt on every corrupted strikes.
I guess.
Yeah, because the wound is just a dot that our dot it leaves on you, a debuff.
So wounds.
So yes, strikes. Yes. I'm just double checking what this says.
Whatever the DBM settings are terrible for tanks on this fight. I don't have a clue what's actually being applied.
Yeah, the weak aura doesn't show it right either. It like disappears.
Yeah. It stays on the unit frame. I have you focused, and that's the only way I can tell anything going on. In fact, I'm gonna move your the focus frame.
Okay. Yeah, we just so let's just mostly just focus on phase 1 right now. So cleansing bombs is pretty much the biggest problem. We're still having a few go off. That shouldn't.
The eclipses.
Yes. The
Okay.
bombs. Yes.
Yes.
So do we want to tank him next to the thing that spawns the little circles we stand in, or not?
I
We're doing it on
honest-
normal.
I think how we do it on normal is fine. What's that? Yeah.
The video from Liquid has them tanked kind of off to the side of it. Not quite directly in between, but maybe over here. Like if there's one
Yeah.
right
because
here.
When you kill them on this difficulty, it actually heals to 50% if it, after 5 seconds.
It's a shorter cooldown, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they tank him basically like right where I'm standing, it seems.
Well, if we do that, then we have to be more attention about switching to it faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
Just
you just
before
have.
time gets-
Well, we don't have a whole lot of dot classes, but you could just have them rot it down.
Are you saying we need more dots?
Nope. Alright. We're gonna have to try a few things and see what sticks. I'm less concerned with the orb on the room. We'll deal with that as we go. We can try room over in the corner, as you're suggesting. That's fine. Right now, I'm more concerned with the bombs going off. We gotta cut down on that. Oh no!
Nope, that was me.
Oh.
We're going. Just Stay in the room. Let's just go.
Run.
I ain't done that in a long time.
Not great, but we'll do it.
I'm holding back.
Through death will come order. Cosmic collapse is inevitable. Corruption will be.
Little black fucking circle.
There you go. We gotta be. There we go. Ads are dead.
We got 10 seconds. You want to switch?
Yeah. Switch
Oh,
to the green.
yeah.
Switch to the green one. Yeah, this is why we dragged him over earlier.
Witness the fury of the cosmos.
Oh.
You gotta find some shelter.
Oh god. Well, one closest to the boss. The one closest to the boss.
Everyone stack for the Warlock Gate.
I do hardly any damage to that thing though. What? Who's trying to sell me something? Serby!
Take the portal. Take the portal unless you're the tank. Oh, that happens.
I can get away.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the warlock portal.
That's what I put down.
I
know it was kind of a last minute thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, there were two.
Wait, I was not made aware of this beforehand.
I'm just sitting there
Everybody
paying attention.
was standing on it. I couldn't find it. I just ran
See
for
it
it.
either.
Yeah, you got
Sir-
I know.
I have
It
your
was-
toy.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I'm just fighting the boss, and Serby comes over, opens the trench coat, and he's like, "I have some wares for you." I'm like, "What? What are you trying to trade me in the middle of a fight?"
What?
Janai has wares that you have coin.
Like, I don't even know how that happens, but it was funny.
I don't know.
A misclick with a mouse over?
I guess I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I hope it's something awesome. I'm like, is he trading me like a potion in the middle of a fight? This will be cool.
Just gives you a healing potion.
Take a hit.
I'm out for today. Here, take the healing potion.
So when we do that thing, you said the tank, like both tanks, or one tank, or who stays back?
One tank.
We'll just. I don't know which one is the better one for it, but I guess we just play it by ear.
I'm gonna suggest that the one that has the boss, move him to the next orb. The other tank stays. Right?
Yeah,
So,
we're tank swapping like every 6 seconds almost.
well, it's a 3-second cast.
And
Right.
Grawl is on an 8-second cooldown, so I take that back.
Yeah. So, okay, so two things. One, I think we can just put the boss, honestly, in front of the orb. Because even if by some chance it heals back up to 50%, as what we just showed there, it was at 100 and we barely made the timer. We actually were pretty good at it. So even if it heals up to 50%, that's still half as much as it just had that last time, but it probably won't even be 50, it'll probably be less than that. So I think doing it the way we do it in normal for that, totally fine. Second of all, as we kind of figured things out there, we will do a Warlock Gate between the two. I'll try and put it a little further out so it's a little easier to click, but pay attention to it that as soon as the orb hits 0, you need to get the hell out of there. The Warlock Gate's the easiest way to do it if you can find and click it. If not, just run. And the orb that we start with is the one closest to the boss, and if all they're equidistant, whichever one is closest to the wall where the boss is. But there'll almost always certainly be one closer to the boss than there is farther away.
So tank him like right here.
I mean, I think we can always start at red X. There's always one there.
I did notice if we have high mitigation running, I don't want to produce like a lot of confusion, but because I had survival instincts, when I took one of the hits, I was only getting ticks for like 800 damage. So
Yeah.
mitigation plays a big role in that corrupting
Yeah,
wound.
We could be a little cleaner on the ads too. Try and switch them more often. Not all at once, obviously. We don't want them all to hit at once, but as they get closer to the boss, just so people don't have to wait for trying to find one when they get the bomb. Yeah.
Are you getting 2 debuffs?
I don't. Not until the end. I mean, I took a ton of damage at the end, I think.
Okay, well, like during the fight, it's like I'm getting 2 debuffs for corrupting wounds.
And
I
see, I
think
think
that's
it's every
what's throwing me off.
10 seconds, and so we maybe, I don't know. It didn't seem like there's a lot of damage though.
I guess not. If we don't let it go up above 2, it'll be okay for sure. I'm still gonna do it on 1 though, just for the sake of keeping it consistent.
It's like Eve's the only one who's away. What? Is anyone else getting more than half a syllable?
No, you're breaking up really bad, Eve.
I think she's saying she's here.
Okay.
I think.
E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Not fall for that.
That's a trap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise. Realities fold upon realities. Through death will come order.
The hole.
Now the corrupted wounds aren't even showing up on your frame.
Corruption will be eliminated.
Run out. Range 5.
Doesn't matter.
Shit, there's no circles.
Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, bomb.
not.
You have to kill it within 5 seconds. Or within like 4 seconds.
Do it. Doesn't matter. One closest to the boss.
I'll tell him to the other core.
40, 31,
You just stay there.
2, 14, 5, out. There's a lot of damage going on here. Make sure you're standing under the core. I know people are dying, but
I'll stay in.
7, 1, hit, out.
Can't move my stupid egg.
We're learning.
Yeah, there was just like a little slap of 17,000 that went out there at the end.
Well, the one of the bombs went off as we were teleporting down. That didn't help. Now the down phase. That's probably a good time for, obviously healer cooldowns. Probably 1 per core.
I hit Devo.
I was gonna say, I think we're on the wrong side.
Just skip him. Just go to the jailer.
It could be the right side if we want it to be.
So if it's 1 minute and 42 seconds in, we're gonna have to do that 4 times.
So you're gonna have. Maybe 2 minutes between each one. Maybe.
You're gonna have 1 healer cooldown per bomb.
That's my point. That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah, no, but we had one there.
Well,
we had Cry for the first one, and then the second one, Eve had Aura.
yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong. Diva Aura only reduces the damage we take. It doesn't heal us.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't heal. It just reduces damage.
I guess we have 6, so...
Some are going to be shorter and longer than others, though. Don't take that out of context.
7? 7.
Darkness.
Bubble as well, I guess.
We got
Bubble
Bubble.
we'll have every time. Every 2 minutes, right? 2
For
minutes?
every down. For one of the orbs every down.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right. So Revan take the first one each time. I think Aura plus Bubble should be enough for the first one. And
What's
then
the cooldown on Darkness?
3.
Darkness is
3. So Darkness, if you're gonna be if it's 3 minutes, then you do it on the first one and the third one. Or can you? Yeah, because it'll be 4 minutes between.
do you think Darkness is actually going to do anything, though?
Isn't it reduced magic damage taken?
No.
No.
What's the percent chance to avoid damage?
Yeah, 20% of all damage.
A chance to. I don't
Yeah,
know.
better than nothing. It's not like we have a better time to use it, especially when we're all stacked. I'm not
So
saying we
when
should
you
rely
guys
on
want
it
me to
solely.
hit my Devo?
The first bomb. When the first bomb's about to go off. Down.
Okay.
Down.
When we're stacked on the first orb, not when it's about to go off, right?
True, yes. When we're stacked in together, not when it's going about to go off.
Yeah, because we take most of us, except for the tanks, we take all of our damage from stacking, from being stacked on it as it progressively goes. It's a stretched out damage phase. Us taking damage is what it is.
So it's Revan and Evelyn first, and then the second one will be Kay and Vandal. Third will be Revan and Rin. So basically when we go down for the second phase, first orb, Revan and Rin. And then Giggles and Vandal. Do you think Darkness will be back up?
Darkness probably won't be back up at that point because I think it's about 2 minutes per.
That's okay. I'll have Shout. So I'll Shout for the second one. So it'll be Giggles and Shout. And then at that last one, then we'll have Opti and Vandal. And Sari, you're basically using your CDs to fill in where we are not working on those mechanics. And then we just rotate from there.
Yeah. You want to? We're gonna pull here in a second, but yeah, I would keep the auras, the diva auras, and stuff like that to the first orb, and then the second orb put your harder, like Trank and Totem and stuff like that to the second orb because we'll already be damaged going to it, rather than the first one, which we should be mostly full, as long as we don't get a bomb going off.
Okay, then we can take Opti for the, so we'll switch Opti and K. I'll write it down and call it out.
This is for my Trank?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Use and abuse these healer cooldowns when we're being forced to stack. Again, tip your healers.
Last time I did that, I got dispelled.
Tip more.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise. Realities fold reality.
Try not to take the Quasar unless you actually need it. It looks like a puddle on the ground.
Right, because I had 1 second to get into one.
Bomb going off.
I don't see a.
Yeah.
Don't see one.
You gotta kill Quasar. You can kill
I got something on me I don't think I'm supposed to have.
There's
Yeah,
one.
that's the thing that people pass
You
back
can
and
kill the quasar next.
I can kill it personally.
Well,
Well,
contribute
okay
to
then.
it. We might need to actually assign some people to be more aware of killing the quasars. So, the other thing too is if you've got the bomb, the most likely quasars to die and put a pool on the ground are the ones closer to the boss, because we're not killing them as they show up. Otherwise, there's going to be too many across the room and they're not going to get used. They'll actually disappear. So they're only getting killed when they get about halfway across the room to the boss, and especially when they get closer to.
Do all of them drop them though? Seemed
Anyone
like
that
it was
dies.
random.
Nope.
Nope.
They all do.
All of them that die drop it.
Okay, I will kill the shit out of one.
If you kill the shit out of it, it might drop the shit somewhere you don't want it to.
No, it'll drop its shit right where I'm at.
Yeah, because he's gonna go after the one that's the most
Right on
convenient
ya.
to him.
Because
Which
there's
is
a
fine.
lot of them coming out this way in the ranged area.
I mean, if there's one right beside you and you can just kill it to get rid of your bomb, go for it.
Yeah,
And there's
that's
one
what I was trying to
it's
figure out. Yep.
if you can. I don't know how much the health they have or how long that would take, but totally possible. For anyone else, if you're not sure, just look at some of them that are at half health closer to the boss because they've taken damage going across the room. Pop one of those and just run into it. The whole thing we have to avoid is popping them all too quickly and no one uses them. Then we run out.
Or alternatively, as Ark said, if you don't need it and use it by mistake.
They don't do that.
So just watch where your feet are.
Oh, okay. That's one
Why
bed.
is it one night?
Nope. that's
Was
bed
not
this
me
time.
this time, thank you.
Okay.
That was bed this time.
Back over here.
There's a zone right next to the boss. Never mind.
Ooh, a little too late on that one.
Cosmic collapse is inevitable. Life must be. Corruption will be eliminated.
Switch to matter.
Find the boss.
Something special's
The fury of the cosmos.
You gotta find some shelter.
Or on right inside the boss.
There is no realm in
One
which
should be underneath.
Revenant
it.
Eve, Aura.
Portal down. Hey, go, leave. Next door.
Opti Vandal.
Yeah, the second orb is a good time for process.
Everybody out.
Yeah, darkness is already gone.
I'm in it.
there is no realm in which you can
We're back to phase one. That's the entire fight right there. We just do that 3 times, like in normal.
And hopefully get the DPS while we're at it. Oh, I'm not paying attention, sorry.
Okay, what do I have on me? What is this?
Yeah, we need to kill some of these quasars.
I
They're
have
getting
a-
kind of close. Yeah, we need some to pop before they go to the get that close to the boss. Otherwise, people run over multiple at a time because they actually end up stacking.
Boom.
Is that bombs going on?
Dark Eruption.
Yeah, bombs going on. Yeah, we're not killing ads fast enough.
in which you prevail.
I'm gonna have to assign some people to focus on ads rather.
I'm
than
not sure that it's proximity to the boss that increases their speed? Because I frost novaed one, and as soon as it broke, he just shot off towards the
It's
boss.
how long they're alive.
Yep.
How long they're alive.
Yes.
Every 6 seconds.
They get
So-
diminishing returns on slows too, as the longer they're alive.
Okay, so kind of almost at the end there, I got this fairly large circle right on top of me, kind of connected with a line to something.
Yes, that's
what
the
was that?
tether. That's the tether I was talking about. So, just to reiterate, that's an orb he puts down in phase 1, not phase 2. In phase 1, and whoever is closest to it gets tethered to it. The person who is tethered gets a big 5-yard circle around them permanently and constantly does AoE damage to anything within the circle. As well, you gain a stacking debuff that causes you to take damage as well. So what's supposed to happen is you go to a certain number of stacks. I don't know how many it is because I don't know how quickly they ramp up. Someone's gonna have to tell me. At a certain number of stacks, when you can't deal with it anymore, someone else moves in closer to where the orb is, takes the tether from you. They get the circle in the ground. You run off, and your stacks drop off. They start taking stacks instead.
Okay.
Should we have ranged attack the quasars at range and have melee attack the quasars at melee?
That's
I don't
too
think we need.
close. If they
I
are,
don't,
yeah.
I don't think we need all the range to do it.
They move quite fast, and I'm almost. That's all I'm doing is attacking quasars.
Pretty
And
much all I'm doing too.
Yeah,
Same.
and if they're close to melee, then it's too late, I believe.
Yeah, we need to target them a little sooner.
If they do get that close, can they be Ursuled and what's the other one? Typhooned?
Do not Ursul's them.
So the
Yeah, I would say
problem.
don't Ursul
Oh,
them,
because
yeah,
they'll
you
be all in the same spot, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but the bigger problem is that by the time they're that close to the boss, they've been alive long enough that they're zipping along, and the CCs aren't going to last very long. Very short. They need to be applied before that,
And that's
or they need to
actually-
be mostly dead before they get that close to the boss.
And that's actually why most groups don't tank the boss on these lines here, is because the quasars spawn in each one of these little, I don't know what you want to call this shape, the hexagon right here.
Arrow?
These hexagons here are where the quasars spawn.
Yeah. I will just have to focus more on. I mean, I'm gonna try that when the quasars, even when they spawn, try and at least push them to half. So at least they're easier to kill when they get closer. But yeah, unless we focus on that, we're gonna keep running into this problem.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise. Realities fold into reality. Through death.
That was a bomb that went off.
Cosmic collapse. Corruption will be eliminated.
One out. Range 5.
Find the boss. Should have gone a little earlier.
The fury of the cosmos.
You gotta find some shelter.
must be done.
Closest to the boss first.
Eve, Aura. Am I dead?
Alright, I got him.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll move to the next
Go.
one.
Next. This is where you pop personal, stay
It's gonna be
alive.
Opti Vandal. Opti Vandal.
I'll stay in. Everyone out.
Out, 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 out.
Phase change.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
5% better on DPS.
Yeah, that usually happens with time.
Realities folding upon realities. Through death will come order. Life must be ended.
That was multiple bombs, wasn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
well, it took
Yep.
too long. I got the thing on top before there were even any quasars out, so
Yeah.
it just took too long.
And she and I were both trying to kill one so she could get in it. We didn't get it done in time.
How do we solve that problem?
We repair mount here at the top of the stairs. I need 1 second too, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so there's frogs everywhere apparently. Alright, we're gonna call the orbs. So slows and stuff like that on the far ones. That means traps, frost nova, etc, etc, etc. The first set, as soon as they spawn, are the ones closest to the boss, and the melee need to jump out and help with those, please. Right next to the boss, and then a few seconds later, then the range move to the ones closer to the middle. Do those and work on those, and then eventually you work on the last one. You do them in kind of 3 sections. Do they actually spawn compared to where we are standing, or
No,
is it
they're
always?
No,
They're
it's
spread out around the room.
Yeah, they're set spawn to these hexagons around the room.
Okay.
Approximately that there anyway.
Okay.
these away.
And then I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise. Reality is
They kill the two that are close, slow the other ones.
through death.
Curses, exhaustion,
Range
that works
5.
too. Yeah, we can't have those bombs go off. There's still portals back here. They kill the next ones.
Corruption will be
Evil ones. Last one.
Switch to matter.
Two more down for anyone who's got a bomb still.
Something special.
purity of the cosmos.
You gotta find some shelter.
Closest one. Closest to the boss.
Rep and Eve. Next is gonna be Opti Vandal. Gonna move.
Okay.
You stay here, I'll take him.
Go. There's a portal down under the boss. Time for personals.
Vandal and Opti.
40, 30, 20, 10, 3, and out.
No.
What was
44,000.
Because it went
Ow.
off right after we came up.
Giggle.
What happened? This is the blame giggle thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't.
What was gravitational collapse? What did we do?
I don't think there was
The
a
core,
tank.
the core exploded right after we came up instead of just before, so it killed us because we weren't there.
There's no tank in it. If there's no one in it, it hits everyone.
Yep.
Oh, the tank.
Oh.
You were in it.
I
No,
was.
We came out though. That
Yeah,
was-
we
we
got
came out,
we got ported back up to the upper phase, the living,
Okay.
which didn't
We didn't do
count.
it fast enough.
We didn't kill the orbs fast enough. That's what I was trying to get at. I was thinking was timing.
Mm,
But yes. That's,
So does the damage on the orbs actually help?
Apparently,
Yes.
that 1% damage you can do to them do help that much.
Well, I mean, the other thing was
started slow, right?
Well, they were
Okay.
also across the room from each other, whereas the others have all been close.
Right. So the way the orbs work is that it spews out AOE within a 5-yard radius. If that hits a target, as in one of us, it does damage to us, and the damage that's done to us also gets done to it. That's why you stack the number of people, because it's additive there. If there's 10 people, then that's 10 times it takes damage. That means that yes, if you do damage to it, even beating on it, that brings it down to 0 faster. Is it that effective? I don't know. I didn't get to see how much health it has. But cleaving onto it definitely helps. It's a bit better on phase 1. We still have bombs going off though, so that doesn't help the healing. It really hurts. Getting down into phase 2 was better.
If everyone doesn't have DPM updated, they may not be getting warnings. Just a thought.
Alright, go again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise. Reality
Well, that's bad. Come on, quick.
Ads. Don't pop them all too early. Stay you out. Okay, there's still one up. Next set of ads. Slows out.
Corruption will be eliminated.
Okay, last two. Orb must matter. Find the boss.
Something special.
The purity of the cosmos.
You gotta find some shelter.
Quick.
Come on.
You ran out of one.
Yeah, it's because someone came into it later.
Follow the bear.
Fuck, that's yours.
I'll stay here.
Out of this one to the next.
There's no realm in
Yeah.
which you can
Not too slow.
There is no universe in which you
They
prevail.
nerfed him, you said?
Yeah.
I'm glad they nerfed him.
Yeah, so when we go down in phase 2, as soon as we teleport into the second realm, make sure you're running towards the boss, because the boss is going to go to the core that everyone needs to go to. I guess we had some hijinks with people trying to find portals.
Well, it's weird because the last ones were all taken up. In all the ones closest to the boss were all open. So range is having to run all the way to the front of the room.
In general, just always go to the same one if you can. I'm always at the exact same one, so if you try and do the same thing, you'll at least we'll get used to being in the right area.
Oh shit!
Oh no! Go!
It seems to be a.
Are we go?
How the group's running away?
We're going.
Turkey clips! Oh fuck! Kill this bitch!
With that.
Hey, stop throwing orbs and arrows and shit.
Something's going on with my setup since I rebooted. I don't know what it is. I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise you.
As he runs around and puts people in the circle they're not supposed to be in.
I know it's annoying.
The bear just made an executive decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Please. Yeah, I can't even tell you not to target the boss considering it's, a ball of frost.
Yeah, it's just an orb. I don't know what's causing it. It's off my joystick, but I don't have it mapped to my joystick, so I don't know what's going on.
Repairs up the stairs.
Hey, I don't need a second, guys. We'll be right back.
The only thing I can do is drop out. Other than that, I will just not touch anything.
No, we'll give this.
Don't face the boss.
Yeah, don't face the boss. Don't be within targeting range.
I'm not gonna
You know
hit the
what?
joystick.
No. You know what? Come over here and stand in the corner. Put your nose against the wall.
You're not old enough to tell me that.
You can get your frozen orb privileges back once you've proven you can handle the responsibility.
Uh-huh. I'll figure it out. I don't know what's going on.
Or in a couple months.
I won't be playing WoW anymore after a couple months.
We might still be on this boss at this rate.
Yeah, right.
I don't think so. This is usually it's usually just a click. And
It's an off week, I think.
yeah, which is why I'm only intending to do this maybe 1 or 2 more times, and then just saying no, we'll come back. That's fine. At least we've seen it. We've seen all the mechanics. There's nothing new to this fight that we haven't seen. This is everything new with it. We just need to execute it. You know, first step, don't throw arrows and frost orbs into the boss early.
Definitely.
That's your homework for next week. Learn how not to do that.
Okay. Can I launch arrow, or is that in the thrown category?
Fenrir wants the tanks over at the boss.
Listen, I will give you, if you can put one of the gnomes in a bow and shoot him at the boss, shoot him or her, equal representation, at the boss, then I will give you style points and allow it to happen once.
I can shoot myself at the boss.
No.
All I gotta do is click.
Participants
We're
must
back,
be
sorry.
remote.
Do it, Rex. He said he gives style points for it.
Participants must be shot by someone else, and it must include screaming from said gnome.
Oh, I'll scream.
Oh, you keep changing the rules.
Oh well, yeah, because people keep trying to find little loopholes to get out of it.
They're not little.
You know what I want. Don't try and diminish this for me.
No, I would just totally shoot at his crotch right now.
5.
Message me after raid.
3.
Okay.
2. 1.
You go into HR.
Means you're already dead.
No, HR is here.
Off duty.
Double close ads. Hey, don't kill these 3 yet. Just
Duty
hold
isn't on this fight.
Oh.
Okay, now pop them.
Cosmic collapse is inevitable.
Okay, pop the one close.
Oh god, sorry, Ever.
Corruption will be eliminated.
Mid range, pop 2 more. Ooh. Yep.
Okay, somebody just took that Quasar.
Pop the last of these. Switch to the massive. Matter, sorry, he's on massive.
Something
Witness
special's
the fury of the cosmos.
You gotta find some shelter.
Nope.
Life must be ended. There is
First
no
orb, by the
realm
boss.
in which you can hide.
Eve, Aura.
Please the orb, please the orb.
Stay here. I'll go to the next one.
Go, next. Quick. Personals. This orb down.
There you go.
Out.
I'll stay in.
There is no realm in which you can hide. Reality. Realities.
Kill the close ones.
Ugh.
Slow the far ones.
Through death will come order.
I keep killing the hunters. I'm sorry.
That more.
What was that?
Dark
the Quasar
Eruption.
spawned. No, the first thing that happened is the Quasar popped right on top of the boss.
Yeah. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna have to take that piece of advice about tanking the boss between the two, at least at the start when the Quasars are coming out, and then once we go to massive, then move over. Because yeah, if we have the Quasars pop on top, we don't know the reaction time required. Also, move out of the middle of the room, please, before the boss spawns. We don't need another premature pull. We're all quoted out for the night.
Vandal, get out of there.
That's not me.
Oh, sorry.
But no,
I'm
no,
dead.
no,
You're dead.
Vandal, no, Vandal, move your body right now. Start crawling. Start
Now
crawling.
back here.
Good night,
I'm getting
man.
Eiffel 65 song stuck in my head.
Good night, man.
Yeah, stop being dead and move your corpse.
Oh, sorry.
Vandal, live harder.
Daddy, let me go vengeance.
I'm just not seeing enough effort being put in here.
I'll launch myself at his crotch.
Feel better, Moon. I'm sure she's still in here.
So, if Vandal has to live hard, does that mean he has to die free?
Oh. Can't do both.
One more good attempt, and then we'll just call it there.
Does it have to be a good attempt?
It has to be a good attempt, yes.
We're gonna
Can
be
we
here
add two
like all
mediocre
week.
attempts together?
No.
Oh fuck!
No! Fuck off!
That was not
Please
me.
go up the stairs. Just. Oh, never mind.
Make up your mind.
You gotta decide. I'm already up the stairs, boy.
I know. Oh no, the door! Got out. Yes. This doesn't count as a good attempt. Just want to point that out. As funny as it is.
Hey, Ved, I moved back.
Look, I just want to point out, Vandal lived, so he's at least taking the advice seriously.
Oh god, I'm half laughing at what happened, half laughing at Ved's laugh.
Ved, I'm gonna need you to point yourself into a corner, please.
Ved needs to take a course for proper bow handling.
Okay, stop it, guys. Honestly, I can't.
If now, granted, I did say if you had shot a gnome into him, we would have accepted that, but no, that was an arrow.
Oh god.
You have a permit for that weapon?
It's been revoked.
All right. So Rex, can you somehow shoot me into this boss?
Well, yeah, I can put it in.
I will scream.
Down.
I'm gonna need Ark to make up a spreadsheet on how many pulls on Reglan have actually been by the tanks.
This is so weird.
Alright,
Why
so-
is it on this boss? I haven't.
Didn't we ask that about Anduin earlier?
So-
I think there may be multiple bosses on which this is a problem.
This is why when someone brought it up being an Anduin specific thing, I said no, it's not.
DPS are
Dag,
chomping at the bit.
Come over here, Dag, and use this demon portal that I put down. It says Rexgar's Gateway. Shoot yourself at the boss. Gnome being shot at the boss. I'm shooting you at the boss.
I mean, everyone else heard Ved saying, let me at him, right?
Okay, one good attempt, please, without an early pull.
Targeting him. Oh.
There's like 4 of us about ready to launch ourselves at him.
Well, at one, go ahead and click
5,
it.
4, 3.
Make sure to scream a little bit.
Ah!
Wow, timing it at one actually did work perfectly.
I can get darkly
message you
clad.
after the raid.
That was one of those grade school questions. 2 gnomes leave a dark portal at the same time. Which one reaches the boss?
We tried.
One really
Oh,
fast.
God. I got it.
Corruption will be eliminated.
Kill some ads, please.
Don't matter.
Switch to the matter.
Something special. The purity of the cosmos.
You gotta find some shelter.
Nothing there.
Just ran stack on top.
There was
I'm sorry,
nothing
no.
left.
Crap,
All the
which
ranged
one?
ones were.
Right side. Right side. If there's ever a question, right side, follow the bear.
Look at
Portal's
this
down.
elf zipping around. Oh my god.
Stay there.
Well, they only have 1.1 million.
Phase change.
Nope.
That's gonna be a no for me, boss.
There is no realm.
Row.
Losing even one person in that definitely makes it harder to die.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back to this.
Was that a
Sorry,
good
man, I
attempt?
tried.
That's as good as attempt as we're gonna get, I think. I won't necessarily call it a good attempt. I will call it as close to good as we're going to get.
Hey, we got a fifth of the boss health down, so not
We
bad.
saw the entire fight, like I said earlier. So I mean, this honestly, my goal for tonight was just to get through the bosses we killed already. I wasn't too worried about, doing a lot of progression. It was just.
Yeah, we like what 2 or 3 shot Anduin. That's major progress.
Soon enough.
We had a little bit help there.
Soon
What do you
enough,
guys
we'll have.
like at a crosswalk?
What?
I'm just like imagining everyone sitting at a crosswalk. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, and then someone just starts running into traffic.
Oh no. I can only imagine like in GTA, just seeing a whole bunch of people run ahead of each other, and then this car comes out of nowhere and just slams through a whole bunch of them.
Aw, night.
Night.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my.
Night.
There's a lot of slap happy going on.
Good night, guys.
Night.
I wasn't expecting super serious or anything.
You know what though? We got Anduin down in only a couple pulls. That's good.
I know. That was my goal for the night. Everything else on top of that was just whatever. Let's just fuck around for a bit.
So you're saying we fucked around and found out?
A little bit. A little bit. Hey. We threw gnomes at the boss. Okay? Tell me that's not fucking around. Seriously. Screaming gnomes at the boss.
I don't know what he's talking about. My feet were firmly planted on the ground.